Yeah, we're not doing that. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
But yeah, we're done.
Yo, we're here for the heat. Wistoria. What are you guys laughing at?
We're in the hood, boy.
Oh,
the outskirts, Slumland Street. I rep Slumland. Will rep Slumland. Oh, it's me, Dio. Oh yeah, I'm way.
I was like, wait, this isn't.
Yeah.
I saw you getting all hyped, and I was like, you're never gonna be able to fully be hyped because Zorkable has noticed that we are not in our proper placement. Get in line, boy.
I got bumped like 6 times before I knew what was going on. Who hit me for? Damn. And then it was me. It was me.
Yeah. So I have nothing too crazy to say. I am excited. The last episode was heat. We're back in the slums based on the first 1 second frame. So hopefully these doors get the apology. Not gonna happen, but that's what I would expect to see. But yeah, let's just jump into it. Right? You guys have nothing to say? All right. If you guys are curious on our weekly release of content, click in the description of this video. We got that. We got exclusives on Patreon right now. The time of this record, we got Domestic Girlfriend, ain't nothing but toxicity and heat. And we got Case of Venetas is about to come to a close. That's been on Patreon for the longest. And we're about to replace that with another show that will probably also be on Patreon. And we'll see what we can get done. So a poll is going to be out shortly for you guys. Or I might make a dictator unilateral decision. Let's jump into it. Hey, for my people. It is Sion's fault. That's exactly what you'd say. Oh, you did get it. Oh, he really did. You know what? I respect Julius and his crew for pulling up and living through their bargain. Good on him. What a good man he is.
I had hoped he would do it, but
Really?
your conviction that he wouldn't made me think he really wouldn't. I was like, I don't know.
You're closer to Will than you are to Elfie, my boy.
Because how do you enforce this? He stands for things. Good for him. Oh, because the cat's out the bag.
I think people respect him more.
Nope.
Obviously, there's gonna be haters.
They're talking about how he cheated. He cheated Julius. He did this. He did that. That's what always happens.
I think there's gonna be some people who are gonna give him, nonsense for it. But I feel like a good amount of people will have some sort of respect for him. There's just gonna be foolish people who are gonna try him.
Guess who the loud minority is gonna be?
Yeah, definitely. But it's not gonna be like all of them.
Ooh. Oh, Will's probably gonna go the furthest.
Laggard?
We'll call him Laggard out loud. Oh yeah? A dungeon carry? Who are these random mobs?
Look at that.
What? The book learner?
Is that a bunch of elves?
They call him a book learner. They're not just acknowledging his strength, but what he knows.
Wow. Look at that. It's a mob, but of love.
Wing that Linda.
At least they're not in denial like fools.
Yeah. There's gonna be some. I know there's gonna be some. Poor thing.
That's her man first.
Yeah, she's already partnered with him.
You belittled the hell out of him.
Huh? Yeah.
Let them love me!
Flustered or something.
Oh, ugly duckling syndrome. He just became a baddie, and he don't know how to handle the attention.
Oh.
Oh no, Will! Nah, you
gotta be loyal to Colette.
What? She's been trying to keep it all to herself? That's crazy.
No, Will! Don't do this, bro. Will! Remember who loved you before you was nobody.
Colette ain't never grabbed his hands like that.
Keep them to yourself, girl.
Will's like, what? Oh, shall we date?
Bah. We drink our tea together, girl.
She sounds like Lemon. Right?
Damn, my boy Sion's out there missing out.
Nobody's thinking about Sion. How's he gonna handle this?
I'm popular now. Yo,
What you gonna do,
jealous.
Rosty? Oh, they hit his face.
Oh, the dark look on his eyes. He's
I don't know how to read
he's gonna interrupt. He's gonna interrupt that
He
date.
gonna sneak all that. Oh man,
Damn.
justice
Aqua.
is beautiful
Wait, what?
in this place.
Oh, she dressed so nicely. Well, when you dress like that, it's definitely.
I gotta
a
see what
date.
everybody else is wearing in the streets though, because I feel like she went over.
That looks
but
way too formal.
Yes, formal is the
Look
right
at
word.
yeah, no, she's dressed way too formal. Just the tea.
Yo, both early. Y'all couldn't even sleep. I know Colette couldn't. Colette though.
That poor cat.
He just says it. He just says it.
That's why he gets away with it.
And he's just describing the symptoms. You look a little different today. Third wheeling? Who invited you? Who invited you? What? You didn't even need an excuse to be late. You were not invited.
Who are you?
Oh, you actually allowed Rosty in.
Right?
No?
What is happening?
We're not doing that. Nah, we. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I told you, if it's like this, we good. We go like this. Ah, he's a blacker.
Oh, it's a straight
That's
up
real
shot.
calm. He
Yeah.
said what he meant. He's like, no, I love him. I love him. That's my man.
That's so funny, bro. What?
I thought we stopped doing dual reactions. Director was like, nah, none of that. After Food Wars, it was over. But you don't want to hold my hand on camera. It's okay.
Told you like this. You wanted this. We're not doing this.
Look at that.
Too far. Dagger play.
Eating his ice cream. Oh, indirect kissing. Dang.
But let's lose it.
Yeah, she third wheeling.
What was the title of this again?
Shall I date? Shall we date?
Bruh.
Yo, Rosty wasn't playing.
Very clingy. He did say he's clingy. It's questionable, but I think he's a guy.
What? What is happening?
Definitely a guy.
And he's well endowed, the homie said. And trust me, I know. Oh, we're gonna share ours.
Just get way closer.
You got it.
Will,
Handle that, Colette. Ooh.
Ooh, fight back. Fight back.
Which sword we talk about? Oh, Colette got the read.
It's time to box. It's time to
Colette
box.
got the read.
No, this is hilarious. I ain't see this going this way at all.
Me neither.
Obviously, Will didn't see it that way either.
Poor Will.
He's gonna play with the sword all by himself.
No, the doors are gonna help him pull on it.
Oh. Speaking of swords. That's right.
You won't do nothing. She's the Earth Princess Kingdom.
It's all.
See, he said that.
In front of people?
Oh boy.
Y'all are still bathing together?
Every night.
Oh, the tiger and the dragon, but that's a unicorn tiger. Interesting.
Is she gonna jump on him?
Oh, yeah.
We're not going with her, right?
Yeah, they're gonna capture him so these two girls can work. These two people can work together and just protect him, save him, rescue him.
Is this an arranged marriage meeting? Oh.
Shion's already here.
Oh, and Julius.
Ah.
Yeah, both boys are annoyed.
What? What? Wait, attack
That
the
actually
dungeon?
makes so much sense.
Why does
The
it make
strongest group go
Oh, okay.
and you know finish the dungeon because like a whole week thing and stuff. Conquer the dungeon, and all 5 of them will be able to be recognized and move up into the tower. Because Will doesn't have enough credits.
What is the meaning of this?
Like you could.
Yes.
Not a social bone in her body. Oh god.
Yeah, back to
this.
ignoring. Oh.
Romantic.
His genjutsu is strong.
Dwarven barbarian. He's racist, but the best kind of racist.
Oh, exclusive. Only elves get genjutsu? That's so unfair.
That's so
Damn,
cool.
We had
Uchiha.
to make, we had to make a reason for them to be special.
Yeah.
Always.
Thank you, Julius. Raw physical strength.
And he's been further in the dungeon than most y'all.
You don't get to when you lost to him. Y'all both got beat by him.
Pointless pride and hostility. Dang!
Yo, he told him how it is.
Thank you! He's spitting! Makes me doubt your character.
Damn.
Both your ones.
Without even refinement, he said. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, he's consistent.
And she's the one who wants this.
Nah, he won that argument.
Yo, 100%.
Oh, she's trying to use all of
Connie's
y'all.
all of you.
I like her language. My eyes are on the future, baby. That's a good leader. But I want greater than that.
Oh, what?
Yeah, this is an ambitious group as hell. It's like Naruto recruiting all the homies who also want to be Hokage too.
Yup. Except we gotta leave out Fang over Fang, dude.
You gotta leave him out. Kiba.
Kiba, yeah.
I'm leaving y'all forming a party.
Oh.
Oh, it's like that? Oh, he left all in the shit. I see. See how you left him in the shadows? He stepped into the light?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh!
I wonder if they feel betrayed, given that they thought they will love them the most.
Well, we know who Will loves the most.
Yeah. They thought Will loved them.
On all of it. So if you had nothing. So, damn! Oh, it's like that! Oh my god.
Ouch! Not a social bone in her body.
Oh, so you can just be a party of 6 even though I only had 5. Interesting.
Oh, wow. She really bent into that fast.
Jeez,
Yeah,
what's wrong with her?
Mm-hmm.
You said what's wrong? I said who is that?
You see her eyes?
I'll put it in
Yeah,
bed.
she needs a nap.
She has a sleepy time. We'll be on standby, but y'all gonna die. That's crazy. All student goggles from the jump.
That's how you start next arc.
I see why people were so thirsty to have him on his team, though. I mean, aside from like, yo, we just saw that he was great. This next thing is a big, big deal. And I just saw he's
be
great.
in the dungeon.
He's always in the dungeon. Yo, be on this team. Because if I get through this, yeah, I get 10,000. How much points was it?
You can cover all your points.
All my points. All my points. Yeah, man. Yo, I see why they was desperate to have him. Yo, honestly, it just makes sense. You're just trying to put together a team, and you find out that there's just one kid in high school who's on the level of Jordan, and we can win everything if you're on my team, hypothetically. But I still think it's gonna be very dangerous because it just is. I don't think Will can do it by himself.
I think Will and the
when
team
I was hyping that up,
are gonna be fine up until a certain level, and
Right.
that's when things are gonna get harder. But I think definitely we're just gonna get through like just a lot of action until they finally stop. I think we're gonna skip like at least halfway of the tower. I think we're gonna get through halfway before we start making like actual problems. You know, like hitting the wall kind of thing. Like you gotta push now. And there's exhaustion too. So we can do all of that, but it does take a while. You get exhausted, you have to wait and take rest days and stuff, you know, or rest times because there's only a week. So, and Will definitely needs to complete, I feel like, this whole dungeon or a certain amount. I would imagine the whole dungeon because he definitely is missing, a lot of points. I think he's missing
a
like
whole third of points.
Yeah, so he needs 2/3. The others not so much, but
death is
him
already
definitely.
happening. What? I know it is VA2. I just can't pick up where. What is happening
I know.
to the corpse of these people? Are you seeing that?
She just
And she's doing the squeeze.
Well, one, I think the one that he went to go get is the one with the smoke face. I think he's the one killing kids and he's stopping him.
He sent me here. Is there two people here?
Yes,
I
this
see.
thing.
I see.
Oh, that's something he's using. Something he's conjured or made or something like that.
He's
conjures
controlling
that.
this thing.
Thank you. I didn't understand what I was looking at.
He does sound familiar.
Okay,
I was gonna say Bakugo, but it's definitely not Bakugo.
Yeah. He sounds familiar. It'll take me all day to figure that one out. I love the execution of characters here. So Julius and Sion, I already know they're hypocrites, but I love them. I love them for exactly that reason. I wouldn't want them to be changed. That elf dude, he a little racist though, right? But he makes sense with his racism. He's like, y'all acting barbaric, just like those dwarves. Don't lower yourself to that, right? And then he's like, you lost though, so you have no reason to look down on him. And she got more points than me, so I'm gonna listen to her. So whatever argument that Shion and Julius was trying to cook up.
That sounds so dumb right now. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Y'all sound so dumb right now.
Don't be petty, guys. You lost. Take it with some grace.
The one person smarter than all of us collectively in this room wants him. And y'all lost to him. So right now the pecking order goes her, me, him, then y'all. Then y'all. It's like, I don't know what we're doing here.
Right.
I don't know what we're doing here. But
I don't know what this argument's about, but...
I love the prideful types too. See, I love a variety of characters. That's why it's so exciting. Because while I love the prideful characters, I also like these Aizen-like characters. I'm going to use Aizen for the elf. And it's like, y'all going to let your pride interfere with good reasoning? Like... I have goals and we're trying to accomplish stuff. Get that aside, man. So I definitely like that. And Colette and Rosty.
Spicy.
Rosty with the tool, you know. They said Rosty he got a bigger one than my homie Will.
And we know Will got a sword on him. Always on his hip.
Bathing it together every night. Yo, Will got some explaining to do. Rosty don't gotta explain himself.
I think
Rosty gotta explain himself.
I think Will's actually explained multiple times that he be pushing him like in that sense. Like he can't come with the sword home or something because Will gets like super concerned, or he said something about it and he said like the shower thing, that's not even surprising. I feel like they did say that. I think Will said like, oh, he makes me go shower with him every night when I come home from the dungeon or something. Because it wasn't surprising. I just wasn't expecting the scene. And then him confirming that he is a guy. Because I gotta admit, the voice sounded a little like feminine. And I was like, is it a girl or a guy? And they just faking it. And then they mentioned it. And then we got it covered. So it's a guy. 100% guy.
Let me just speak. What part of what I said are you refuting? So I can be clear in my response.
I wasn't refuting anything.
He said Will has cleared it up? Because I said that Will has some explaining to do.
Oh, I see.
Because your response doesn't cover that. Because I'm in my 30s.
About the shower thing, right?
And there ain't no way I come home and director's making me shower together and he's in the shower with me, dangling and all, and bathing me. And then you're telling me it's okay because he makes Lee do that. Lee be boxing and he makes sure that when he comes back from boxing, director gotta watch him.
I think that's what Will had stated, basically.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Like, he's very concerned.
And I gotta ask Will, how is he making you do this?
We see it. We literally see it.
You do not need to bathe together, Will.
They don't need to share drinks either.
Exactly. But you know what?
They don't need to hold hands like this either.
So you have some explaining to do. I tried to hold his hand. What did he do? He said no. And he did not allow me to do it.
Specifically because I knew he wanted to interlock.
I was going to interlock.
I didn't want to do that.
The hell out of it.
We've held hands in reaction before, but the moment you tried to interlock my hand, I'm like, nigga,
and he said no. So why can't Will do the same thing? That's what I'm
Will
asking.
just has boundary setting issues. That's why I said we don't need to talk to Rosty.
No.
Oh, we don't need to talk to Will. We need to talk to Rosty because Rosty knows that Will isn't going to say no, and he's just encouraging like every boundary.
That's why I don't need to talk to Rosty.
That's true.
Rosty's very easy to understand.
Will has never had friends aside from
Colette
Rosty himself and Elfie. And Elfie was chasing him, 10 versions of her jumping on him.
He so Edward became a bad bitch. He didn't know how to take it.
He didn't understand like what was going on, and it was like her being.
So you mean taken advantage of?
Yes.
That's why Rosty got an answer.
He's always getting taken advantage of.
That's why Rosty got an answer for it.
He literally got pressured into shopping with Colette today for this date. Specifically,
he was gonna jump on one of these lesser teams.
But okay, yes.
They all came up.
He didn't know how to.
Well, he's like, oh my god, I'm a bad bitch all sudden. Time for me to make an OF. And he was gonna get on it. If Colette didn't come here and say, put your clothes on, boy, we're going shopping. See? That's why Rosty is the one we gotta talk to. Will's like, well, you need to set boundaries and stick to your boundaries. He doesn't get it. He needs to be talked to. But it's Rosty. I'm like, you know he's not gonna say no to you. Why are you doing this to this man?
I bet even the holding hand thing concept, he doesn't understand how intimate this would be. Like,
I jumped a little bit.
Like,
honestly, your
to
whole
him, it's just like, oh, we're friends.
It's so wrong.
The whole explanation absolutely makes sense from the part where he doesn't have much friends to begin with. So the few friends that he has,
he's gonna keep them.
Yeah, he's into some interesting scenarios because he's like, this is what friends do, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I don't have any other friends to compare this to.
Exactly.
Is this what it's like to have friends? He said. That's why I'm looking at Rosty funny. Rosty's taking advantage of this boy.
All right, I still don't have no issue with Rosty. Don't question me. I take Julius, I take Sion, and I'm gonna take Rosty too.
Oh yeah,
I
taking
understand.
all three.
I understand. Not
Same
necessarily
time?
saying that I'm on Rosty's team, but he want that boy. So all right, I got it. And that boy don't know no better. But y'all both boys, right? Are on the same age, so it's all right. Now, if this was a teacher taking advantage of poor Will, then I have a different scenario on that one. But they in the same class, same age, so
like,
too bad, Will. You don't have no friends and you don't know no better.
Like,
my boy Rosty gonna get them cheeks.
Like, do you remember the first thing he said to Colette? He's like, "You look different and made my heart beat faster."
Yeah,
he said it so casually.
He did say it very
casually. He doesn't even understand his
God.
own emotions like that.
I was talking about how Liana don't got a social bone in her body. Will don't got much fun either.
His confidence is from a lack
that.
of knowing better, basically. I was thinking, yo, he's so brave. He just talks to Colette like it's whatever. But he doesn't have the social awareness to know that this would make her feel uncomfortable. A lot of other guys would overthink this and they'd be like, oh, I don't want her to feel X, Y, and Z. That's not on his radar, so he just said it. End of story.
Sion literally started being flustered and blushed when Colette was like, you remember her outfit? And he was just looking at her like, huh? What's going on? And he put a coat on her, wasn't phased at all. Boy didn't even, I bet he could just see her completely, and he wouldn't think much of it.
And that's why Sion is enraged even further, because the things that he does is supposed to get a response out of Will, and it just don't, because Will's social cues is off. So he just be mad. He just be mad. But it's not even just how he treats Sion in general. Will, in general, his relationships are just off.
Just everyone.
So he can be a very frustrating person to deal with, but you just have to know that. That's fascinating. That's funny, man.
The only one he'll react to is probably Elfie. Literally.
Yeah. You see that Sion? I don't even know what happened. Will entered the room. I guess Julius did something, the elf did something, and Sion went off because he said, you're not acknowledging me. Like, what were you supposed to be acknowledged? Yeah, what was he supposed to be acknowledged for? You don't actually have to answer. I just found it funny how little Sion needed to just get angry at this dude.
I think because Sion asked the question, Julius interrupted and said, like, why is he here? He asked her, and then she said something, and then he was like, are you really this clueless? And then he was just like, you're ignoring me again, because everyone just kind of talked over each other. But it wasn't just you, it's just everything in general.
He made it about him,
He made it about him.
Because he's the most important person in this room, so he should have been acknowledged first. I love these characters, man. I really do. There's no one that I'm experiencing that I don't want them in the story or is just pushing me the wrong way. Even the toxic characters. Again, seeing Julius washing the dishes, it just made up for his character to me, because it's like he lost, he's still doing these dishes angrily, and he's back to his trash. But like a lesser character wouldn't have been washing the dishes. Something about him accepting his punishment, even if he's complaining about it, I liked it. And he had his goons with him.
He had his little homeboys cleaning tables.
Doing the tables, man. I was like, okay, so he's a man of his word. He kept his deal. And it's not just a simple apology. He did action because he apologized in the language of the dwarves. That's a lot. Y'all might say I'm reaching, but I feel like that's a lot, man. He could have just said sorry and just huffed and puffed away. But he did exactly what that dwarf lady wanted him to do.
Me too.
Speaks volumes of his character.
That is
He's a good
fair,
guy.
given that he ruined the whole tavern with his ice.
Would you say he's a good guy like I will? He's a cool guy. How about that? We could agree he's a cool guy.
He's an honorable
He's cool
boy.
because he's literally an ice mage. So you can say he's cool.
He's honorable.
He's cool. Thanks for watching our video. Until next time, Rocky lead
Direct nasty.
out. What a good show. As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon, and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got Yaboyrocklee reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.